Runners, take your mark. After COVID canceled last year's Chicago Marathon, we are thrilled to welcome the world back to our fine city this Sunday. And joining me this morning is one man who has run, believe it or not, 100 marathons in his lifetime. Is that even possible? Brendan Cournane, who is overcoming his personal demons, has become an inspiration to so many others, joining us this morning. Good morning to you, Brendan.
Good morning, Sylvia. How are you this morning?
I am doing great. So great to have you here. You've competed in races all over the world, but your greatest victory, I'm told, has been your fight to stay sober. Let's start with that, because you've turned this battle into a passion for running. Tell me about that.
Well, a number of years ago, I got sober. I was working in a law firm. Was a practicing lawyer for many years, and as a result of practicing mindfulness techniques, I knew I had to change something in my life. And after getting sober, I did realize that running was something that really fed my soul. I was able to shift a lot of the focus into running and running marathons. I had run 3 marathons before getting sober, and when I ran Chicago in 1995, I knocked an hour and a half off my time and qualified for Boston for the first time and fell in love with running. And it really is a mind shift to different things about staying in the moment and really appreciating what goes on a daily basis.
That is so impressive. 100 marathons. Not only have you run a marathon in every state, but you've run on all 7 continents, including Antarctica. What's your favorite all-time marathon, would you say?
Well, obviously the hometown marathon in Chicago is one of my favorites. I've run it Chicago 18 times, but other ones, including Antarctica, I run on the Great Wall of China. I have run on Kilimanjaro and then hiked Kilimanjaro after that race, and Antarctica, as well as Boston, which is always one of the top races. I've run Boston 9 times over the years, so it's been a very interesting challenge and very interesting life.
Well, I tell you what, you've been running for a while. Quick words of advice for anybody who says, I cannot run a marathon. There's just no way. What do you want to say to them?
Well, I deal with a lot of runners. Excuse me. I coach a lot of runners who often have that same approach. And over the course of a training season, I tell them that what seems to be impossible today at the start of training becomes merely improbable halfway through the season. And then by race day, you have inevitable success. So those 3 words, impossible, improbable, inevitable, are the transition. And people learn a lot about themselves. They learn what makes them go. They learn a lot about time management and time discipline. And they're very surprised at what they can really do for themselves, not only in running a marathon, but in any adventure in life. It really will set the stage for other things.
Brendan, you are an inspiration. Unbelievable. Good luck to the next 100 marathons that you're going to be running. We appreciate you joining us this morning. And for people who'd like more information, you can go to coachbrendan.com. Great to talk to you.
Thank you.
Let's